Hello everyone, my name is Amir Mirza. I'm a digital artist and creative director working from past 7 years. I've been very lucky to work with major brands including United Nations, Real Madrid Academy, Pepsi, Government of Canada, Government of Pakistan. In this lesson, I will teach you basic techniques and professional process of retouching a portrait and creating a dramatic light in it, a dramatic effect. In this class, I am revealing all my secrets, different methods, techniques to retouch portrait and its use in different projects and a streamlined workflow. In this class, you will learn pre-retouching, face retouching, creating dramatic light, Adobe Camera Raw, specific photo style. By the end of class, you will have enough retouching skills you can use for a number of projects. So let's start the class. So let's start the class. I have this untouched picture and we will retouch it and we will give it a very professional look. So I will guide you each and every step I will go through to make this picture edited and very professional way. So let's start. First of all, we need to clean the some unwanted marks from her face. So we will use spot healing tool and we will zoom in and we will try to clear the most prominent marks on our picture. So we will use the spot healing tool and we will just take our time and slowly mark it on the places that we want to heal. So it will work that way. Just take your time and apply it on the places which you want to make it little clean. So this is the first step of retouching the picture, and we will just clear that all unwanted marks from her picture, from her face. Just slowly focus on the marks that are unwanted and start clearing it with the use of spot healing brush tool. Just take your time and slowly apply it on the places. The more smaller the size, the more accurate the result you will get, and it will give you a perfect look after finalizing the picture. So just take your time and focus on each and every part of the picture and clear the scars that are unwanted, which are not a part of the face or that will impact your face beauty. So after that, we will focus on retouching this picture. For the retouching, my technique is just duplicate this layer and go to the filter, and then we will go to the noise, we will go to the blur, and we will apply surface blur, and we will select the selection of surface blur as long we get the all the face marks blurred. For example, we can change with the radius of our blur, we can change the radius of surface blur accordingly, and we can keep changing it till we get the very smooth look of the face. I think 70 is perfect, or we can increase it a little bit more. And after selecting it, just press OK, and our surface blur, our smooth layer will be selected. After that, we will duplicate the background layer again, and we will keep our background layer above of our surface blur layer, and we will go to the filter again and go to other and high pass. High pass will highlight or separate the face features as long as we wanted them. It will separate all these features. So we will select the high pass as long it gives us all the focused face features. You can change the radius of high pass according to your requirement, but I think this is perfect and I will give it the high pass. After that, just change the high pass layer to overlay and group this whole image. Command G. After that, go to the layer and layer mask, hide all. And now with the use of brush tool, start applying the brush, start applying the layer, and it will start giving your portrait slight retouches that we want on our portrait. Just apply it thoroughly, and after that just open the group, and on that high pass layer go to the layer and create a layer mask and hide it all. So our high pass layer will be hide, and start just focus on that parts that you want to highlight on the high pass. So in that way we can edit the high pass layer separately by opening the group, and we can separately work on it. I will lower the opacity and apply the high pass on the detailing points where I need some detailing of the picture. Just take your time and slowly apply. After that I will go to the main layer and see if it's working. So we are almost enough changes in the picture. We can smooth it out also by using the hard brush tool, and select the background color as black so our layer mask start hiding again. So we pretty much retouched this picture. We can smooth it out, or we can more manipulate it according to our requirements, according to our demand. We can change the layer opacity of our surface blur layer to give it more smooth look according to our requirement. I think this is perfect. 71 is perfect. So after that we will try to auto correct it, or we will try to give it shadows. We will try to give our portrait a dramatic look. For this we will go to the levels. First of all we will go to the curves and select the curve and lower down the shadows, and after that go to the layer and layer mask. The mask is already applied, but we want to hide all that mask. For it, select the background layer as black, and just by the use of brush tool or command backspace unhide all the mask. After that select the white brush layer, so our masking will start applying, and change the opacity of your brush to around 21, and select the brush tool, smooth brush tool, and start applying that curves on the shadow part, so that our picture start giving a drama. And also apply it in the style of makeup, so you can create the contouring and you can create the dramatic light in our portrait. Just take your time and slowly apply the shadows, enhance the shadows. It will take time. So the more you give time, the more perfect shadows it will give. After that we will create the highlight in that same style. For the highlight we will again go to the adjustment layer, and we will create the curves, and we will lift the highlight, and after that we will hide all that mask by command backspace, and with the use of brush tool we will highlight some area that we want to highlight, just her face area and her forehead area, the points that you want to highlight. And after that go to the levels, so we can set the overall levels of our portrait. and adjust the levels according to your requirements, adjust the light according to your demand. I think this is perfect now. So select all these layers and group it. So this is before and after of editing your portrait in a professional style. After that, you can change many changes in the portrait. For example, with the use of color balance, we can change the color balance or color theme of our portrait. We can transform it into the bluish tone. We can transform it into the famous film looks. For example, duplicate all the layers, and with the merge tool we merge it into the one layer. That one layer that we can work on, we created a backup layer. So after that, we will go to the filter and we will go to the camera raw. In the camera raw filter, we can make any color changes, contrast, highlights changes, any changes that we are required to editing of our portrait. For example, just increase the texture a little bit. No, I don't think it will work. Go to the color mixture. First of all, go to the calibration, lower the blue primary and increase the hue just a little bit, so it start giving a dramatic look. For example, this is before and after of our editing. After that, go to the effect and just give it a little bit of vignetting effect, so it will look more professional and more dramatic. After that, go to the color mixture, and if you want to enhance any specific color, you can enhance it. For example, you can enhance red or oranges. You can increase or decrease the saturation. I will use the selection tool and I will try to increase the selection of her eye color. Just take your time and it will be selected. Just select the eye color again, increase the aqua color. Just take your time and focus on the colors which are present in the picture so that you can edit them more easily. After that, just click OK. So this is the way we can edit our pictures and give them more dramatic look. So that's before editing and this is after editing. So here is the final result of our class. If you have any question regarding the class, you can ask it in the discussion section of the class. For the class project, retouch a dramatic portrait picture of you or any of your friend or from your own gallery and show before and after of retouching by following my procedure and technique, and upload it in the project section of my class. Follow the procedure, choose the picture first, edit it, retouch it and apply the dramatic effect and submit it as a class project, so I can give you feedback and critiques and get a chance to win Amazon gift card or Instagram Photoshop preset. Thank you.